Hi Aquarius, this is Char with Ariana Stark with your forecast for June 2025. It is a new month, so new energies are going to be effective this June. We will use oracle cards as well as the ideal tarot for your reading this June. For a personalized reading as well as for deck purchase, feel free to reach us at the email address given below. The overall energy from the ideal tarot is the Five of Cups. This is from the suit of cups, so your emotions could overwhelm you this month. Maybe you also need to walk away or move away from situations which are unhealthy, or there could be an ugly exchange with family members or colleagues. So walk away from any kind of drama, drop that baggage and move onward in life. Movement is also on the card. Some of you could be very distracted or lack focus on account of issues that are bothering you. So you need to focus doubly hard. Maybe you will have to review tasks. Even while making purchases or even while doing financial transactions, I think you need to be extra careful or you need to cross-check. Strange dreams or experiences are very likely for many Aquarians at this time. The final days of May stepping into June, I do have the Seven of Pentacles. Now this lady, she is looking at the flowers. She is also going to be someone who's planning for the future. And this was exactly what was uppermost on your mind in those final days. Maybe financial issues had also created discord in your relationships or within the family circle. Yet somehow money was made available to you or someone had helped you out. In case you were working, maybe there was an appraisal lined up and you had benefited on account of the same. You were also someone who was investing in gadgets or doing the groundwork for the future. Other than that, you could have also made some profits due to the stock exchange or mutual funds in case you had invested in them. Obstacles to overcome this month or the challenges, I do have the Ace of Pentacles, so another pentacle in your reading. So financial matters could be a concern here for Aquarians. There is that opportunity which beckons you, but then because this is in the challenge position, I think you need to take any offer with a grain of salt. Again, because your temperament is going to be suspect, I think you need to be very watchful, as annoyance could mean that your health could be disturbed. You also need to work on your relationship with your father or a father figure. Some of you could also be making travel plans, but then this is in the challenge position. I think you also need to communicate effectively rather than shut the door on communication. You need to break those walls down. Influences for this month, I do have the Two of Pentacles. Again, this is talking about the need for you to look closely at your finances once again with the 7, Ace and the Two of Pentacles. This is going to be a mixed bag for sure. You're going to juggle your energy as well as your resources. Maybe you shouldn't take too many risks. You should hold on to what you have. You also need to follow your instinct rather than rely on a third person when it comes to decision making, or you could end up squandering your chances. You could end up losing whatever you have. Basically, I think Aquarians, you could also be hard up on account of cash. You're also going to be someone who is quite hassled because there could be contradictory information before you when it comes to work. So cross check, like I said. Also, you should be careful while working at the computer or with technical gadgets because you could end up losing data. Thankfully, I think you're able to make amends, but then those tense moments are going to abound. The first 10 days of the month, I do have the Moon card. This is also talking about your emotions getting the better of you. Maybe you will also feel that there are too many restrictions and limitations which are imposed upon you by your family members. This could also make you very reflective. Maybe you want to be all by yourself. Perhaps the key, Aquarians, is to lie low, to not air your opinions freely. Maybe you could wonder how a person is putting money to use. That is also going to create misunderstandings and misgivings. So Avoid meddlesome behavior. Don't poke your nose in other people's affairs. It is also a time when you need to focus on your creative talents, follow your intuition, your sixth sense, because you're going to have those strange dreams. Even with the Five of Cups, I did start this reading by saying exactly that, and I am conveying the same messages because the cards are pointing in that direction. You also need to have a very professional attitude because your boss or your colleagues could ask you to pull up your socks. Excess work is also going to be on the cards. Maybe you don't want to collaborate with those who are going to leave you with most of the tasks or most of the work. That is why you're going to sidestep such offers. Outstation work offers could also be lined up for Aquarians, but then you could decide against it because you don't want to relocate. But then, like I said, movement or travel could be something which you are going to discuss. 11 to 20th June is the Four of Wands. Thankfully, things do look up as the month proceeds. Your personal magnetism is also going to be at its peak. From confusion, you're moving to a promising future with this card. I think you're also going to be someone who is going to be ahead of the pack. That is why there could be jealousy that you need to counter. But those who are your superiors, they know that you are a step ahead of the rest, that you are ingenious, you're very creative. You will seek divine guidance and carry on purposefully. I think you're going to be someone who is going to push the envelope and complete a lot of tasks. However, in personal relationships, I think misinterpretation of words or miscommunication is something which you will continue to battle this month. Home improvements is also on the cards. Maybe aura cleansing will also benefit Aquarians. You also need to work on the energy levels of your home. Aura cleansing, even cleansing your home by burning sage or camphor is going to be very beneficial. The final days of the month, that is 21st to 30th June, I do have the Emperor card. The Emperor is someone who is very authoritative. He expects things to be done his way. So you're not going to be someone who is going to be in the mood to cooperate or collaborate, but this can also be something which you need to focus on. Many of you are also going to ask your clients to pay up past dues which haven't been coming in. I think you are not going to be someone who is going to brook any nonsense. Perhaps you should not get dragged into quarrels because you are going to be someone who is going to be quite volatile. It is also a time when your talents and skills will be appreciated, but you're in a competitive frame of mind. Desist from starting anything new, rather focus on tasks already in progress. Maybe if you're going for an interview, this is not the best time, so you could postpone it. As a boss, I think you're also going to be irritable because staff could play truant. You have to look into these areas. You will feel overwhelmed on account of the work. Besides, you feel you are not as productive as you would have liked. Some Aquarians, you could find yourself being sandwiched between your immediate superior as well as the boss, but you need to follow protocol. Again, health concerns could also be there. So safeguard your health. Your focus is also going to be on learning and the home. Maybe there are rivals, there are enemies, so you should protect your territory. You could also be dealing with officials. Maybe you are going to write official complaints. From Lenormand, I do have the stock card which talks about movement, maybe outstation work offers, like I said. Maybe some of you are also traveling to another place, so you're creating your own home over there, or you're building your nest, or there could be home improvements. There could also be some gifts from a person who lives in a distant land. With respect to your love life, I do have the card unspoken words heard. This could be true in case there's miscommunication in a relationship. I think you need to thrash the issues out. You shouldn't brush them under the carpet. You're also being asked to look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. There could be heated arguments. This month with your lover or even your marital partner. Maybe this person is also very overbearing and expects you to be under his thumb, or it could be even you, Aquarians. So you could find yourself caught in a web on account of such relationships. So free yourself from that connection. Maybe you also have a choice with the moon card. You're going to be reflective on your relationship, yet some of you do want to settle down with the Four of Wands in your reading. You do believe it's a permanent connection with the card promise, which is saying the same. Maybe you want to cement the relationship once and for all. Another messenger is possessive, so some of you could be in a relationship which is strangulating you. Maybe your person is extremely possessive, he is insecure, and he could keep an eye on you. Maybe he questions your interaction with the opposite sex. So this is also something which you need to be careful of, Aquarians. Perhaps that is why Hermit has also cropped up in your relationship reading. Maybe you want to be all by yourself and reflect on this relationship. You want to get insight. The last card in this reading is Indigo. It says here the person you're inquiring about is an Indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural born leader. Perhaps Aquarians, you could spend time with children who are very gifted. They could be having ADHD disorder, or they could be hyperactive, but you need to spend time with them because they're very sensitive. Their chakras, they are very intuitive beings. They have the ability to understand things quickly, even if they suffer from attention deficit disorder. I think you could benefit if you spend time with them. They are also natural born leaders. You're also someone whose emotions could fluctuate, and spending time with children could help you calm down. I hope, Aquarians, you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.